Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Teach Me How. Today I'll be walking you through how to complete the Zeffo 2 split for the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 100% no damage run on the hardest difficulty. As you exit the ship, follow my example and head towards the ice cave shortcut you unlocked on your last visit to Zeffo. For the two scaz here, I like to push the one on the right over the cliff, and then fight the other one. Once they're both dead, move into the caves.
Something about this doesn't feel right. The Empire doesn't give up ground. I know. I feel it too.
Take the slide down to the caves and slow the cutters as I do here. If you're playing on a mouse and keyboard, I highly suggest you jump as I do here, since it will turn the camera faster and line you up to slow the second cutter more easily. Once you land, immediately turn to your left and force push the rocket from the rocket trooper. You'll then want to wait until the stormtrooper kills the scaz, then kill the trooper. For the Philac in front of you, move to it, slow it, and then run back to this position. As the Philac charges you, roll to the left, and then mass push it off the ledge. To make the end of this area a bit safer, you'll want to push this stormtrooper to aggro the heavy trooper. Use your double saber to deflect his fire, and then move on. For the two scaz, simply wait until they're spread from each other, then force push them both off. Once they're dead, follow my example here to the next area.
Found you, intruder.
As you exit the elevator, make sure to get this scan here and then pick up the echo in the back of this room. Once that's done, open the door and continue on.
Nice job. Let's head out. It was killed by a cave-in. Imperial Excavation is making these. Everything smells like old oil. Sorry, buddy, not you. It's this water.
Make sure you get this echo here as it's kind of hidden and easy to miss. Once you have it, move out of the cave and pick up the echo in front of you as well.
Empire isn't the only thing we have to worry about.
Before you move on, you need to take a small detour for a bit of exploration that's much safer to acquire now rather than later. Wait until this Jotaz is turned around and is walking away from you and is far enough away that you're able to safely run by and climb up the grate on the left.
Just what we needed.
You'll then want to head inside, turn left, and drop down to acquire the exploration that you need. Then head back out this way and continue on. You'll want to do this now since later there will be a bounty hunter waiting for you in the small room. As you step out onto this pipe, be ready to deflect the probe droid.
BD.
Once it's defeated, move forward and get the scan. You'll drop down and defeat the second one. And once it's out of the way, move to this rope, cut it, take it down, and then take it back up for some exploration percentage. You'll then want to deal with the droids as I do here, and once they're defeated, move on and follow my example to get to the dig site.
BD, we need an overcharge here. I think we're getting close. I noticed it earlier, this feeling in the pit of my stomach. At first I thought it was Grease's cooking. Now it's getting even stronger. I think the closer we are, the worse I feel. It can't mean anything good.
Make sure to rest at this meditation point, as you'll want full force for this next area. Follow my example to the next area and be sure to equip your double saber. In this next room, you'll face 2 KX droids and a heavy gunner. Briefly stepping into the room will aggro the heavy gunner. You'll want to turn around and deflect him from outside the door. Once he's defeated, you'll want to move back and around in a horseshoe pattern to avoid the droids attacking you. Then head into the room and make your way to this piece of mining equipment. By standing on either arm of this machine, the droids will be unable to attack you. You'll want to jump across to the left arm, drop down, aiming to touch this edge, then immediately jump up to the right arm. Doing this will allow the droid AI to briefly see you and move forward to attack you. You'll rinse and repeat this until one of them gets close enough to attack. Once any droid is close enough to any arm, you'll want to target it, equip your double saber, and hit it twice. It can be easy to fall off these arms, which is why I suggest hitting twice and then resetting. Anyway, once you get the droid into a hackable state, you'll want to swap to your single saber and do overhead strikes until it's dead. This will prevent the game from executing the kill animation, which will pull you off the machine. Do this for both droids, and once they're dead, head to this table to pick up the zipline upgrade for BD1.
You want to climb up a zip line? This motor should do the trick. How does it feel?
Once you've got the upgrade, head back out and follow my path to the meditation point.
Gotta be way to the tomb now.
Make sure you rest here to regenerate your force, then follow my example to get across the area. As you land on the bridge, immediately turn and run into the elevator shaft. Wait until the heavy trooper has finished firing, and then jump onto the ledge of the elevator shaft and move left and right continuously. Doing this constantly pulls the enemy AI towards your position.
Target is running again.
Once they've all gathered in front of you, move to the opposite side of where they are and drop down. Do your best to position on the slant of the wall to be as high up as possible. Then, once you're out of combat, mass push all the enemies off the bridge and continue forward. The last enemy you have to defeat is the Electrobaton Purge Trooper. You'll want to drop down into this area to aggro him and then immediately climb back up and head back towards the bridge. Once the trooper starts to slow down his movement and starts putting away his weapons, you'll want to immediately slow him, dash strike, and then repeat. Make sure to get the scan and then move on.
Possible, but we're far from Braca. They might think purge troopers are enough, or they could be stalling you on purpose. Stay wary.
Pick up the Echo to the left here and then leave the area.
A worker left their tools in a hurry. They were anxious to locate relics, but also careless of the history buried here.
The last Echo to get here is behind you, so swing and jump to this platform to acquire it. Once you have that, follow my path here to get to the meditation point, and congratulations, the split is complete.
My men will double their effort.
This is a pretty short and fairly straightforward split, but hopefully this guide was sufficient enough to get you through it without taking damage. If you enjoyed this episode of Teach Me How, please consider subscribing to the channel and make sure to like the video. Doing that is the best way for you to tell me that you're enjoying the series, and it helps the channel out a ton. I'll be releasing new episodes every week, so don't forget to turn on notifications so that you get to see them as soon as they're put out. If you have anything to share or any feedback to provide for the series, please share them in the comment section below. And with that, as always, thank you for watching and thank you for learning.